here with sponsor Invite Rachel Heck. You're coming off an incredible week at the U.S. Women's Open. Just take me through your experience at the Olympic Club.
It was absolutely incredible. First of all, the course was amazing. I mean, it's the Olympic Club, so I was just stoked to even get to play the course. I got to play practice rounds with one of my really good friends, Lucy Lee, and other incredible pros. I had a little bit of a rough day Thursday. Had a nice comeback on Friday to just barely sneak inside the cut line. And the weekend was just a blast, no pressure, just so much fun. And on Sunday, I was paired with Lydia Ko, which was amazing. I remember I was refreshing all of Saturday because I had already finished. I was watching her come in. I was like, please par this hole so we can be paired together. And she was absolutely incredible. She's been one of my biggest role models. So to actually be able to play with her on Sunday at US Open was unreal.
I was standing outside of the scoring tent when you guys both came off together, and I remember how excited you looked, and you said, can we take a picture together? Just how awesome is it to be kind of on this roll of good golf that you've been playing over the last couple of weeks?
Oh my gosh, it's been a blast. I've just soaked it all in. Runs like these don't come often in golf, so you just gotta enjoy every second of it while it's happening. You're not trying to put too much pressure on yourself and really just enjoy it. And yeah, when Lydia and I came out of the scoring tent, all the fans were waiting outside. I said, okay, first fan, take a picture of me first before you go to the other fans because I'm a big fan. When you're playing that well, giving you the opportunity to play with players like her, I mean, that's the real reward of it. It's awesome.
That's incredible to hear with a smile on your face like that. We were just talking off camera too. That wasn't the first time you had played Olympic. You had played it a little bit before for a college tournament, which you had won an 18-hole tournament. How different was the course, did you feel like, when you played that college tournament to the major championship? Yeah,
it was super different. It's kind of funny. We had 18 holes. I shot 66. Everyone was, oh my gosh, you're going to go do that at the Open. And it was not even similar. The rough was nothing compared to how it was last week. The fairways were a lot softer. So, if you landed on part of the fairway, it would just stay there instead of rolling off into the rough. So it was a very different course. It was definitely great to get to see it, but it was playing much more difficult last week.
Did anyone in particular come up to you during your week at Olympic where you were like, oh my gosh, this is so cool that they're coming up here, maybe congratulating you on the Annika Award or the NCAA championship?
Oh my gosh, yes. It was so cool. Every pro, I think I saw Lexi first, and she said, oh my gosh, congratulations, Rachel. And I was just taken aback. And then we were on a par 3 waiting, and Danielle King was the group behind me, and she came up and said, hi, Rachel, I really wanted to meet you and say hi. And I was like, I want to meet you really bad. I'm a big fan. And then, the Cordas were in the next group, and I was walking up the fairway where they were going back to the tee, and Jessica just said, hey, Rachel, and I'm just fangirling over here, seeing all my idols just, say hi like it's casual. So it's really cool how much the pros care about, just women's golf as a whole and amateur golf as a whole, and they're just so welcoming every professional tournament you get to play, so they're just awesome.
So what does it mean to you to come from an exciting week like that to continue your stretch of golf here at the Mediheal Championship this week?
Oh, it's just such a great experience, just a little taste of the tour life, a couple weeks, seeing how the pros do it. It's definitely tiring. I have so much respect for what they do week after week. I'm coming off a long stretch, and I'm so exhausted, but I can't wait to get this week started. I'm paired with Michelle the next couple days, which I'm just stoked about. It's just going to be such a fun week.
I was about to ask about that Stanford connection between the two of you. When you saw the pairings last night, what was the first thing that popped into your head?
Oh my gosh, it was actually really funny. So I was taking a nap because, like I said, I was exhausted. And I woke up to a text from Michelle, and it said, yay, see you Thursday. I was like, what? I was like, no way. And so then I checked the pairings and saw that we were paired together. I mean, if you had told me a few years ago that I'd be playing with Michelle Wee West at an LPGA event, and I figure out that I'm paired with her from a text from her, I would not have believed you. It's crazy. I'm so excited.
When was one of the first times you met her? Was it through that Stanford experience?
I think so. I think I met her probably, it was at one of the majors I played a few years ago, but, it was through Stanford, like, hi, I'm going to Stanford. And she's just been, so supportive, so welcoming. She, tells my teammates and me, what classes to take, and yeah, she's really great, super supportive.
It's incredible to have a mentor like that, and now you get to tee it up with some of the idols that you talked about from last week. So what has changed for you in the past couple of weeks that you think will really help you as you continue on this golf journey at the Mediheal Championship?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I've just gotten a little bit of everything in the past few weeks that's really gonna, help my game in the future. NCAAs, I got that experience of playing with the pressure of having the lead, and last week I was playing on the biggest stage in golf, and right on the cut line. So I just put myself in all these different situations, and I've just, you're just learning from all of it, every unique situation. So I think I'm going to take those experiences, and it's really going to help me in the future.
And I know we talked about how this is your first time playing at Lake Merced. What is something that you think is really going to shine in your game this week when you take on this course?
Hopefully I can, I think ball striking is going to be key because the greens are pretty large, a little bit different than Olympic. The greens are really large and very undulated. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, my ball striking can be pretty solid. I can get on the right sides of those greens to really have a look at birdie instead of just trying to, ease it up there and two putt for par. So I think that'll be definitely key this week.
I was going to say, what have you noticed about this course as you've been going through your practice rounds? Is there anything? What is probably going to be the most challenging? Because this isn't a course, notably, that people have gone super low. So what do you think is going to kind of make you take advantage of this course?
Yeah, I think it's a lot different than Olympic, because at Olympic you were just kind of focusing on getting it in the fairway, mm-hmm. and then getting it on the green, just anywhere. And here the rough isn't as punishing. It's definitely difficult, but definitely not as punishing as Olympic. But yeah, just getting it on the right sides of the greens, because there's some really tricky slopes, and sometimes you have a 30-40 foot putt. You're gonna be really happy walking off with a two putt. They're super difficult. So yeah, I think the person who goes the lowest will have probably the best ball striking, getting on the right tiers.
I know we don't have fans this week. Are your teammates back at school kind of disappointed that they wouldn't be able to come out and support you? Or is it now that I'm not in college anymore, I kind of don't understand when the college year ends. I don't know if you have those friends back at school still.
Yeah, so we actually just ended last Friday. I just finished up my last papers during the U.S. Open. Mm-hmm. So everyone's back home. So it kind of works out in that respect. I know my coaches are still here, and they wish they could come out and watch. And, I always love seeing all the little girls out here watching. That's probably my favorite part. So that's definitely a little bit disappointing, but I mean, whatever.
What do you think is your schedule for what's your schedule for the summer looking like as you continue through the amateur tournaments?
Yeah, so I have a few weeks off after this, which I'm really looking forward to, just hanging out with my dog and we're kicking it back. So that'll be great. And then I have an exemption to the LPGA Marathon Classic after that, for winning nationals, which I'm stoked about. Another chance to play with the pros. It'll be awesome. Then a couple weeks off after that, and then U.S. Women's Am, and we'll see what happens from there. I'm just looking forward to my break, honestly.
I was gonna say, after the last couple of weeks and the role you've been on, how important will the upcoming summer of just kind of taking it easy be? How important will that be for you?
It's going to be so important. I really can't wait. I've been home in a long time. I think my dad counted up earlier today, and I've had 13 tournaments since February. It's just been nonstop. Yeah. So I think it's been really great just to rest, hang out with my family, see my friends back at home, and get back energized to start playing again.
And as we wrap it up here, I just want to ask, what are some of the expectations you have for this week? You come in as a sponsor invite, you come in as an amateur. I would say for you, it's kind of to do the best that you can, of course, but what expectations do you hold yourself to at this championship?
Yeah, so I try not to put expectations or pressure on myself. It was definitely cool to make the cut last week, and it'd be fun to do that again, but I think it'd be crazy to go into this week, with expectations that, if I miss the cut, then it was a disappointing week.
Yeah.
I'm still on a sponsor's exemption, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Really soak it all in, enjoy playing with the pros, and just learn as much as I can, most importantly.
I love that. And with that, I think that will do it for us. Thank you, Rachel, for joining us.
Thank you.